If you want to find out about my offers, hit that buy me a beer link, or if you want to get into contact with me, hit the Twitter or Instagram link. How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another Quant update. What a crazy time we're having with Quant. Luckily enough, I did warn you guys, if these key supports were lost, I'm looking for a bounce at $111. Beautiful. Of course, no one knew a hack was going to happen. And people are arguing all over Twitter, Louis, there you go, you can't trust TA 100%. But without the hack, guys, I said, if this golden pocket is lost, I'm looking at $111 for a bounce. Where did we go down to? $111. Where did we bounce from? $111. You can't tell me TA doesn't work, guys. I know the reason why we went down is fundamentals. A hack happened. Many thousands of quants were hacked and sold for Ethereum, essentially, on Uniswap. Millions, I think it was. But the thing is, although that's what forced it down, how do we know where it's going to go down to? That will be from TA. And without the fundamental event even happening in yesterday's update, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, we had the CPI event. And actually, I was making the video a little bit before the event. And then during the video, the event happened and I gave you my stance on what the data release actually meant. And what I was saying is that now I'm looking for a bounce from here at a breakout in which we got with yesterday's daily, well, the day before's daily candle close. And we did continue overnight last night. And I made a post on my Twitter. Make sure you're following my Twitter. It's Louis_crypto. It's absolutely popping off at the moment. Here we've got 1.8k followers. Let's get this up to 2k as quick as we can. It's Louis_crypto. I've got it all linked down underneath in the description down below. Just click that link to the link tree and you can find more information about this. I'm going to now play a little clip from 2 days ago. I've just made a little short on it. Here we go. Again, the more touches a support has, the weaker it gets. And again, as long as we're above it, I'm bullish. But if this is lost, then in the short term, we could be coming back down to the 786 fib at $111. Now, I'm not sure you guys could actually hear that, but I was essentially saying that if this support here is lost, the golden pocket, I'm looking for a retest of the 786 fib, and a reclaim of the golden pocket just essentially means that, you know, that was a little scare. Long term, I'm still expecting, as long as we are above this, to stay bullish. We're coming into the apex now where it's going to force a move, and we did get 2 moves forced in the breakout yesterday overnight in the same daily candle. I'm just saying yesterday because it was just before I went to bed, but I guess it was early hours of this morning. Again, I'm in the UK, so it might be a little bit different for you, but yeah, had the daily candle close with a breakout. Then we had a little bit of a continuation into these EMAs. These are acting as resistance as well as this massive yellow trend line, and this is going to keep this bearish suppression. This is what we've been saying on the channel for many months, that as long as we're below this bear market box between 150 and 160, we're going to constantly get this sell pressure. But I also said that as long as we're maintaining these key levels of support over here, I cannot be bearish. So in the sense that in the short term we can get bounces, if these supports are lost, you can't be bullish, understands? But as these are holding, I can be. But understanding at the same time, each time you run into resistance, we're going to have bearish sell pressure as we are under the bear market box, essentially. So, of course, when we're at the supports, I'm expecting bounces as long as we're holding them. But when we approach those resistances, I'm expecting dumps from them. And this is what we've been trying to just constantly get into you guys' heads over the last few weeks and months. But we always look at them both ways. Thank God I did, because many people that make quant videos would have just said, no, this is flying up now, we're only going up. Luckily enough for you guys, I did actually look at the other way, of course, because we know nothing here is 100%. Everything is sort of a 66 to 33% chance of happening. So you could have a bullish pattern, it still could have a 33% chance of actually not going up, even though it should go up. It's got a 66% chance of going up, but 33 is a lot, isn't it? So over here, let's go over to the 4-hour time frame right now. Look at that, guys. Beautiful how it's holding that red level exactly, which was already marked out over here on the channel many weeks ago, because when we were actually coming up over here, we found some support and then we were just holding that level. We had a little fake out. I made some videos on this already when we were over down here, I think it was. But yeah, you can see that we lost this level, went to the 786, reclaimed it, and is looking for continuation higher. Let me go to the 1-hour time frame, see how this is looking. So yeah, still under key resistance. Again, this push up we need to hold this golden pocket over here, this red line and so on. But loss of the red line, looking to come back down to 117 if we do lose that red line. Again, should get a bounce there to reclaim 119. Again, on the loss of that, we have 115. I just want to remind you on the daily time frame, this golden pocket. So I'm just going to get rid of these fibs for now, but we can see that, yeah. At the moment, we're holding that bullish. As long as we're maintaining it bullish. Remember, I made a video saying if we lose it, we're coming down to the 786. But now I've gotten rid of those fibs. I'm going to show you this massive wave up over here from 94, I think it was, to 163. And we can see that we came all the way back down to the 786 fib over here at 106. So, and then reclaiming the golden pocket over here. So yeah, just looking for that area to hold for the continuation higher. We were saying in the last few updates, could this just be a double bottom forming over here? Well, look, we're coming lower to form that double bottom now. And then all in all, this could become a much larger double bottom over here. We would need to break above this bear market box. This will not happen. This massive double bottom will not happen. Please listen. Will not happen as long as we are below the bear market box. But what I can say is the moment we are breaking above this and actually staying above it, not like what happened last night, we're actually staying above it, confirming it as support, looking for the breakout above 131, this red line, and then I have a lot more confidence that we're coming back up to here. But until then, there's that risk, and luckily enough for you guys, I've been preparing you all these weeks for both ways. I will say which way is more likely, and I'll give you the reasonings of why this is more likely. There will be more things agreeing with one stance compared to the other, but it's very silly to just believe 100% that stance is going to happen. And if you stay tuned on this and subscribe, you will know that on this channel we're looking at always both ways. But if we have a bias, we're explaining why, but we're not just 100% sticking to it, we're always preparing. So if this goes wrong, what's going to happen next, rather than just saying, oh guys, it's only going up, we're only going up and there's nothing more to it, we're only going up. No, that is completely wrong. Please be careful with who you're watching for that that essential reason. And I hope you guys did enjoy today's update. I can finish off on the 15-minute, but it's not really going to say much. After such a vigorous, violent dump, usually any pump up is corrective. So technically it should actually continue lower. But could this just be a short-term scare? We need to see how this pans out. Again, as I've explained earlier, while we are above this massive orange box over here, I'm looking for bullish breakouts. And we're seeing that even when we came down to the 111 level that I mentioned to you guys a few days ago, if this golden pocket was lost, well, as the moment we hit that, we reclaimed the golden pocket. So at the moment, it's saying that the bearish move was a fake out. What I'd like to see on the daily time frame then is us to now hold above 115 and 119 dollars. So a daily candle close above these two levels would be great to have another go at trying to break out above this resistance. Remember, this breakout over here would eventually signal for a pump all the way up to $300, forming a massive large double bottom. But this is not the pattern at the moment, guys. We're still under this massive yellow downtrending resistance, as well as this horizontal psychological level of support at $100. And remember, I've been talking about this large bearish pattern on the channel since November. As we started coming down here, I said we're going to do a dead cat bounce. All that is coming about halfway. You can go a little bit higher to about 190. But just coming back halfway and then coming back down to the bottom. That is the dead cat bounce finish. So we called it and now it's great. And then we reset after meeting this head and shoulders target. We lost the neckline 131 and we met the target that I called exactly. So I hope you guys took that. And now we're setting up a bullish pattern over here, double bottom. But we're not broken out yet. You need to close above the red line. This would form this small double bottom, which would then, the target was actually over here. And so by getting to that target, you then actually form a much larger double bottom. And that's only formed once we break ahead of this, above that, and then we're heading to $300. But please understand, with this dead cat bounce scenario and it meeting basically just coming back to the bottom and resetting and basically saying it's done and looking for this bullish breakout, guys, if we actually come back down, lose this green area, which is $100 to $106. If we then lose this, then unfortunately we do validate this massive bearish pattern. But I'm not envisioning this at the moment. I'm not seeing the signs for that yet. The pattern is there, the bearish one, sending us to $45. But equally, we got a bullish pattern sending us to $300. So We just need to simply wait and react. I'm so thankful I have the knowledge to be able to tell you guys that there is actually a bullish and a bearish pattern here, rather than being that person that's saying this is only bullish or this is only bearish. I'm so thankful that I have the skills to actually make you guys aware that this could break out either way. And so with that being the case, I've given you the exact specific levels in which either the bearish one becomes valid, or whether the bullish one becomes valid. And that would be a break above the bear market box or a loss of the psychological level. That would be a break above 163 and a loss of 100. Only then do one or the other actually pan out. So until you get up there, it's not happening. The moment you break above that, it's happening. You can come all the way down there, but that's not enough. We could fling back up, but the moment you lose it, then we're on that path. But although the target for the bearish one on the loss of $100 psychological level on the daily and weekly time frame, although the target is down to $45, I've already made an update on my Twitter today saying that I cannot be bearish on Quant as long as it's above $77, simply because if you're using the special Quant chart that is actually in the description down below, remember all the links you need to take action on the course, the mentorship, or be part of my group chat. So check out the memberships, check out the mentorship sessions. I'm going to show you very briefly all those links over here on my link tree. A single session, 1-to-1, 1 hour long. Become a member. There's 5 or 6, I think it's 5 different membership levels. You can get private TA. Go over there, I'm not going to explain it. Course and mentorship. More information, message me on my Twitter or Instagram, or you can just hit that buy me a beer link. I hope to see you in my community. Just coming back over to here with the 200 weekly EMA that's only appearing on the special chart. Again, look at where it bottomed out exactly on 50. So this is pretty much on that red candle there when we confirmed the support where I told you to buy. I told you to sell over here on this candle. So that was a great move. I told you to buy at about 120. It was over here. So we did go a little bit lower, but we held that $100 psychological level. Oops. And that's what's really mattering to me the most. There is that descending triangle that could send us all the way back down to here, but there's equally, if we get rid of it, that potential double bottom. We just need to break that neckline and we're off. But again, guys, even if we do come down, look at this. I know we would be losing $100, and yes, that would actually I would say at that point, guys, the target is now 45. But please understand that there's a wick support here. There's a 200 weekly EMA here that is telling us this is an uptrend. So although if we lose $100 on the daily and the weekly, it would signal a dump down to $45, $50, it doesn't necessarily mean it will 100% meet the target. This is why I always prepare you guys with both scenarios, because nothing's 100% here. Otherwise, why the hell am I telling you both ways? I'm telling you both ways because I know that nothing here is 100%. Anyone that's telling you, oh, it's 100% doing this, it's 100% doing that, they're not looking out for you guys. I am. So I'm always going to prepare both ways. And luckily enough, I did that with that video that you can find on my YouTube, on the YouTube Shorts, or the last Quant update where I posted if we do lose this golden pocket over here, we'd be retesting $111, which was the case. But again, hold this 200 weekly EMA over here, the white one, and I'm looking for bullish continuation. We can come down to it. Again, as long as we are above it, I'm looking for that continuation. This may not be the case at all, because again, as long as we're holding $100 over here, between 100 and 106, this area of support, I am looking for bullish continuation, bullish breakouts. The loss of this is what's going to tell me we're coming down back to here. Will this 200 EMA let you actually meet the target? If we're in a bull market, what tends to happen is bearish patterns are not met. You can set up a whole bearish pattern. It might not happen at all. This is why we're in a this is what happens, sorry, in a manipulated bull market. Just as in this bear market over here, we had a double bottom and they're not working and it just goes down when it's a double bottom. Why is it not working when I have one bottom, second bottom, break of the neckline, breakout? We don't go to the target, we go back under, completely sweep the low. Could it be that that's what's happening here with this bearish pattern? So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope this was very clear for you guys. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to make any more updates today. Abby just got a new car, so we're going to be celebrating that, and hopefully I'm going to be getting a new one soon. That would be very, very nice. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you do check out my links. Again, if you want to just do a single mentorship session, you can do that. If you want 10 sessions, you can do that. If you want 5 sessions, you can do that. If you want to do my 30+ video course, it's 6 hours long, you can do that. You have that for life. You want to become a member of the chat, check out the memberships over here. You want private TA, you can get private TA. If you want my buy alerts of my longer term investments, you can get that over here. If you want one-to-one sessions, private TA, long-term investments, early access to videos, and to support me as a creator, here you go, the VIP members. Just check them out. Remember that each membership level, you get the levels beforehand as well. So that's a great factor. Look, we just got our first member. That is great. Woohoo! So that is amazing to see. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.